Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Y'all, I'm so excited about this fall season. And yes, I heard you guys, okay? I heard you, I saw the emails, the videos that some of you even sent. Miss Donna, would you please make a pumpkin spice or a pumpkin dump cake? Y'all, that's what we're getting ready to do today. You just saw me cutting up slicing up my 2 sticks of unsalted butter. And you guys, I'm gonna pop this right back in the refrigerator because the last time I left it out while I was running my mouth when I started trying to get the little pats or pieces of butter and add them, they were so soft, it was like really mushy. So we're going to pop those back in the refrigerator until I need them. I will be using this 9x13 casserole dish. I've already spreaded some butter on the inside. Okay, this is what we're going to be using today. You guys know I'm going to put my own little twist on this pumpkin spice dump cake. We will start by using this 30-ounce can of pumpkin pie mix. Now you guys, I have thoroughly washed off my cans, all right? Y'all wash off the top of these cans because they are nasty. They're filthy nasty. Been on them tractor trailer trucks in them grocery stores with all them little rodents and rats and insects licking all on the top of the can and people putting their nasty hands on me. Y'all, they're filthy. Wash them off, okay? I've already done that. Now, if you use the pumpkin pie mix, it already has sugar in it, okay? Y'all know I'm going to add a little bit more because it's just never enough. But if you use 100% pure pumpkin, you guys, it's just pumpkin. There's no sugar, okay? So keep that in mind. You can use either or. If you use the pumpkin pie mix, it's already sweetened. It may be sweet enough for you. Like I said, I'm going to add sugar. But if you do this pure pumpkin, it is not sweet at all. So you definitely need to add sugar. So just be careful and make sure you know which one of them you're picking up, all right? I've already added my pumpkin pie mix to my bowl. We'll need 1 can. This is the 12-ounce can, I think. Let's see. Yes, 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. I have 4 large eggs that I've already cracked. And you guys, I have just a little extra butter, maybe about 3 tablespoons of butter that was melted. I'll melt it a little bit more because I want to mix it in with my pumpkin pie filling. I'm going to add just a little bit more of pumpkin pie spice. And I'm also adding a little bit of nutmeg because you guys, I just love nutmeg. It reminds me of my mom, makes me think about her sweet potato pies. So I just want to add a little bit of nutmeg. Totally not necessary, you know, if you don't want it. If you want to add cinnamon, whatever spices you want to add in addition to what's already in the pumpkin pie filling is perfectly fine, you guys, whatever you like. So when I use these, I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. Then I have some brown sugar that I'm just going to sprinkle on the top as well. And then we also have, this is a 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar that I'm going to add to my mix. As a matter of fact, we're going to go on and put it in here. Okay. I just need a little extra sugar. Let's see, we're going to add a little bit of vanilla. Probably about a tablespoon. And then you guys, the cake mix I'm using is this Duncan Hines perfectly moist spice cake. Y'all, it has cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice in it. Y'all, this is going to be so good. Oh my goodness. So that's what I'm using. Who is this coming in the door? What in the world? Hey, baby. Y'all, I'm in the middle of the video. This baby's supposed to be on somebody's college campus coming in this door. And then Oh my goodness. Hey, babe, give me some sugar. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, this is not Paramount Productions over here. This is the kind of stuff that happened. Hold on just a second. Hey, baby.
Hey, mommy.
Hey, you.
I'm good.
So good to see you. Okay. All right, so back to our regularly scheduled program. Baby, when I heard that alarm going off or you unlocking the door, I'm thinking, okay, who is this? Why you didn't tell Mama you were coming home?
It's your birthday weekend, so I want to come.
Oh, okay. Anyway, okay. So we're going to add 2 packs of this cinnamon and spice oatmeal. Y'all, when I did my other dump cakes and I added the oatmeal on the top, when I tell you game changer, this is going to be so good. Now, if you don't care for the oatmeal, you don't have to add it. You can stop once you do the cake mix on the top. You can stop there if you want to. You guys, we're going to celebrate our differences, all right? I always like to kind of give you guys ideas, and then you can just make it your own. But this is what we're doing. I'm so excited. Of course, I have thoroughly washed my hands. You guys, don't be in the kitchen with nasty hands. Because it is. It will always be just nasty. All right? Okay, so we're going to start getting this mixed up. I'll bring you guys closer in just a minute. But in the meantime, let's see. We're just going to put everything in here. This is my vanilla. We're going to just pour it, y'all. Probably about a tablespoon or more. It really is okay. It's okay. I promise you it is. Open this can of carnation milk. You shake it up really good before you open it. I've already cleaned this one off as well. Okay. See, y'all, this is why they call it a dump cake. You're just dumping everything in here. Now, although we have to do a little bit more to this one, you know, a little pre-mixing to this one. You know, we didn't have to do that to the other cakes, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Let's see, we've added the vanilla. I think this is still soft enough for me. I just wanted to add a little bit of butter inside my batter. Yeah, it's still soft enough. This is about, like I said, I think about 3 tablespoons. Just wanted a little bit of butter in my batter, like I do when I make my pies. And then for the pumpkin spice, we're just gonna tap a little bit. This is not even a teaspoon, okay? Not even a teaspoon. Now the nutmeg, in my opinion, the nutmeg can be kind of strong, so we're not going to do as much, but I just need that little hint of nutmeg, y'all. Just a little hint. Okay? Just because. Easy peasy. Now for the eggs, I want to just break them up, break up the yolks just a little bit before I add them. Just like this. Again, what that does, it just breaks up that yolk. Adding in these 4 eggs. Is that everything for now? Oh, you guys, I also forgot to mention, y'all know I'm adding some pecans, and I have toasted my pecans. Y'all make sure you toast your nuts because it brings out the nuttiness and that flavor in them. Excuse me. I usually roast them maybe about 7 minutes or so on about 350, 400. Just watch them. You definitely don't want to scorch them, and that may be about a cup, 3/4 of a cup. So you can just add, you know, as many pecans as you want. All right. So now we're just getting this all mixed up. And just that quick, we are mixed. Easy peasy. Now we need to get ready to pour it in our casserole dish. So now we're just adding our filling. Oh, it smells so good. Next, we're going to add our cake mix over the top. Y'all peep these pretty kitchen shears, iridescent kitchen shears that one of our YouTube family members sent me. You see it's a butterfly. Look, you guys, see the butterfly? Isn't it pretty? Y'all are the best. Okay, so we just take it and sprinkle it over the top. Edge. See why your hands need to be all clean, exceptionally clean. Because honey, when I cook at home, I don't put on gloves to cook in the kitchen. I'm not in anybody's restaurant, honey. I am not putting on gloves. So that's not what we're doing. So just make sure your hands are clean. How about that? Try to get your cake mix as even as you can. And then you can always use a spatula or something to kind of spread it out. Or your hands. Just don't push down on it too much because it'll sink down into the pie filling. Just barely touching it. All right, let me rinse my hands a little bit. Try to make sure I keep my casserole dishes clean. Okay, let's see. I think I want to do my pecans next because I don't want them like right on the top because I've already toasted them and I don't want them to get too brown. Okay, and they're gonna, you know, can't help but brown some more as this bakes. So I'm going to add my pecans now. Because this will kind of help cover them a little bit. With add the oatmeal. Help cover them a little bit, the oatmeal and the brown sugar and butter. So hopefully they won't get too dark. If by chance you start baking and you realize that your pecans are getting too dark, you can just cover it with some foil. But like I say, since I've already toasted and roasted my pecans, they're dark enough. Okay, what are we doing next? We're going to do our oatmeal. We're just going to sprinkle this as evenly as we can. So we're just using 2 packs. I would imagine you can use more if you wanted to. But I think 2 packs will definitely suffice. See, that was just one, and that looks pretty good. Now this is very simple. I definitely want to give you all some, we'll do some cakes as well, but you know, some simple recipes too, for those who really enjoy the simple recipes. Just want to do something quick for the holidays. Okay, let me grab my butter. Now I'm going to add the brown sugar, because what happens with the brown sugar and the butter and then the oatmeal, ooh, y'all, it is certainly delicious. And I want the butter on top of this brown sugar. And I didn't measure the brown sugar, you guys. I'm just sprinkling. See that brown sugar with that oatmeal. And then that butter. Ooh, y'all, that is some good eating. Faux show. Okay, you see how we just kind of lightly coated the top of this with the brown sugar. Get stickiness off my fingers. And now we're just going to add our butter. And for the most part, they don't necessarily have to be touching, because mine are kind of thick enough to whereas when it melts, it's going to spread and cover the entire casserole. You just want to make sure that, you know, you definitely have enough to cover it. I don't like doing I just prefer not to do where you melt it and pour it over. Excuse me. I don't prefer to do it that way, because I don't think you can get every part of the casserole covered in butter. I just think the entire top of it needs to be covered in butter. And this is, in my humble opinion, the best way to do it. Because when these little pats of butter melt, again, because they are thick enough, they're going to spread. So this entire top of this casserole will be covered in butter. And this is the unsalted butter. And I think maybe just to give me that, because I know when I fix my oatmeal, you have to have that right amount of salt. When I have that right amount of salt and sugar, it just, ooh, it makes for the perfect oatmeal. But since I don't, this is not the salted butter, I think I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Steven, do me a favor, baby. Would you grab me that salt shaker off the table, please, so I won't have to stop and put you to work since you're here, baby. You have to figure out which one is, pour it in your hands and see which one is the salt and which one is the pepper. Okay. This is it, you guys. Easy peasy. Thank you, babe. So now what I'm going to do, you guys, just very lightly. I just want just a little bit of salt. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to pour it in my hand and just kind of sprinkle it over the top. Just need just a little bit. That just perfect amount of salt. That's all I wanted to do. So it's just that easy peasy. Be careful. I see it's wiggly and jiggly. See that? So now we're going in 350 degrees. I'm trying to keep it level. And this 350 degrees is definitely going to be in here, I would say, at least an hour, probably longer, but I'll let you know exactly how long it did bake once I take it out. We baked for 1 hour, and I did cover it up about the last 12 minutes of baking. Isn't that beautiful? And look at the sides. And you guys, I have decided, oh, that looks so pretty. I've decided that I want a pumpkin spice drizzle on the top. Gotta have it. I'll be using some powdered sugar or some confectioner's sugar, aka powdered sugar. And you guys, I normally don't measure, but in an effort to try to give you guys some measurements, I don't need as much as I would use for a cake. So I'm gonna do about 1 cup. Because I want it a little thick. I'm definitely not going to glaze it right now because it's too hot. It'll just kind of absorb into the cake if I did it right now. But I'm just going to go on and get the glaze done. Easy peasy. I'm going to add a little bit of my vanilla extract. Oh, that's going to be so good. And I love, 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 just a little bit, maybe about a teaspoon and a half or 2. I love using my flavored creamers, you guys. I love using this in my coffee. Well, I didn't mean to say coffee. I do love it in my coffee, but my cakes as well. And also my glazes. Guys, I'm a glaze girl. Now, when you're doing your glaze with your powdered sugar, do not add too much liquid. It's so easy to do. If you add too much, you're going to have to add more powdered sugar to compensate, okay? So I'm going to start with maybe about a tablespoon. And then just stir a little bit. Now, pretty immediately be able to tell if I need to add more. And I can tell that I do need to add more. It's just not going to be thin enough. But you add it slowly, because once you get the creamer in, or whatever liquid you're using, you can't get it out. So just add it gradually, especially if you're not used to doing this, okay? And then I like for it to be really thick in the beginning. I can still tell I need more. I like for it to be really thick in the beginning. Well, thick enough where I can stir, because it helps me get it smooth. Because I never use a hand mixer or anything when I do my glazes. I just do it by hand because it's just easier. Okay, let's see, at this point, again, because it is so thick, it allows me to get it smooth quicker. And that's still too thick, but I'm going to add just a little bit more, just a little bit, just a little bit. And even honey, I take my time doing this because, like I say, once I get that creamer in there, I can't take it out. I have to add more powdered sugar if it ends up being too loose. So y'all listen, okay? Don't be pouring all heavy-handed. Okay, now we are good and smooth. And I'm still probably going to add a little bit more creamer eventually, but I'm not getting ready to glaze it right now. So this is going to sit a little bit, and it will thicken up some. So I know I have to add, I know I'll have to add more, but y'all, just that quick, we have a glaze. Let's see. That's so good. Oh, so easy to do. So we're going to let this, like I said, continue to cool. We will glaze it after a while. I'm not in any hurry, so I'm just going to lay this back over the top. Wait a minute, you guys. Let me let you see a real up close how it looks before I glaze it. So this is how it looks without any glaze on the top. You see those oats? Everything looks nice and golden brown. You can tell my pecans did sort of rise to the top. But that's going to take it up a level once I add the drizzle on the top of it. Like I said, we're just going to cover this, let it continue to cool, and then we'll glaze it in a little bit. I'm getting ready to go in and just add this glaze to this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We want it all around the edge. All right. There we go. That's all she wrote. And you guys, this has been 2 desserts in one day. This is the same day that I baked the sweet potato pound cake. So, you working real hard today, right? Real hard.
Papa, I want pound cake.
You want some more? Okay, let's try this.
Agree to so girl,
okay.
So again, presentation. Notice the plate is clean.
It better be clean.
I'm just saying.
What are we scooping with? What are we?
What's step, man?
Be careful, baby. That baby said he wants some more cake.
Yeah, what is this one right here?
You have to tell me when you taste it.
Well, it's not a cake because you're cutting it out like a cobbler.
Sort of, kind.
Come here, man.
Sort of, kind.
That's not pound cake. This is not pound cake. We had a pound cake. This right here is probably, I don't know, little dude. I see.
You have to taste it and tell me.
Pound cake.
Yeah, that's pound cake.
It's not pound cake, baby.
Yeah.
Pound cake.
Yeah, that's pound cake. You want pound cake. This right
I
here.
should have saved some of the glaze. Yes.
Look, Mommy.
Whoa.
My mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of glaze.
Oh, just look at you. Look at you. Okay. I'm glad I didn't put that on in the sink. That's all I needed for my little presentation, baby.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is.
So whoop.
Whoop. Now, whoop.
Yeah.
It works. Okay. Now let's show this to you again.
That
crunchy topping. So good. So if you want to have some extra glaze, that way when you cut the individual slices, you can.
Chocolate.
That's not chocolate.
No, it ain't chocolate.
You can add some extra glaze on it.
But you have to like, but it's good.
Good.
Good. Say good.
Good.
Let's see.
I think today is the day for spicy stuff.
Let's see if it tastes like it looks.
It looks good.
Let's try it, man. You want to try it with Papa?
Be careful because that has pecans on the top of it too. I'd rather he have some more. See that? Yeah, some more
This
cake.
right here. Now this look like it's asking for ice cream.
That top is real crunchy, buttery.
Can I taste oatmeal?
Yeah, I know. I saw him this time, y'all. Miss Donna, he dropping stuff. It is. This is spice. Oh man, I think
It rolled off.
spice.
It rolled off.
Yummy. That good. What you think? You like that crunchy topping?
What's that, man?
Is it good? It is. It's a dump cake.
Dump cake.
You know I did like a series of dump cakes before.
What you dump in it? It's good.
Is it
You
good?
dumped oatmeal in it.
I know. I love that crunchy, chewy topping.
I'll do it to him. Look, little dude.
You taste the pecans yet? Did you get you some pecans? All right. It's the pumpkin dump cake.
That's a pumpkin cookie.
What kind of dump cake is it?
Orange.
Is it the color is orange? Good for you. Good
Good
job.
baby. So it's a pumpkin
It's a
dump cake.
pumpkin, babe. What you think about pumpkin?
Pumpkin pie?
I'm just looking like that because we're not really pumpkin
I don't eat
eaters.
pumpkin
And I thought he was gonna say when I said
Jackson.
pumpkin. That is Jackson. It is. I
don't
thought he
eat
was gonna
pumpkin
look
pie.
kind of funny because we're not really pumpkin pie eaters, but it's good, isn't it?
I don't eat pumpkin pie.
You don't. I can't tell. That oatmeal topping is just your stomach gonna be hurt. I just want a little bit. No, that's good. That is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Well, if you've not subscribed, please consider doing so.
By hitting the nosy.
That's turning on that notification bell. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. This is the video that I just finished. The sweet potato pound cake. If you've not seen that, it will be linked at the end of this video. Please go back and check that one out.
Pumpkin pie tastes like a laid off sweet potato.
It is. It does. It mimics a sweet potato.
Yeah.
All right. Okie dokie, you guys. Well, you see it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us again next time.